Hi everyone, so this is the second time I'm actually filming this video. I filmed it a couple of days ago, had it uploaded, really excited about it because I already felt like it was a little late. And then I looked at it and there was absolutely no sound. So hopefully there's sound this time. I just checked and I believe it's working. I don't know why that happens sometimes. But anyway, it is going to be my unboxing of the Walmart Beauty Box. Now, I have had this for a little while. And as y'all may or may not know, just in case you don't, I have started doing my blog again, and I really enjoy my blog, but for me, blogging takes a lot more time than making a video, so I've been trying to not do this video before I write a blog about it, but I'm afraid that it's going to become totally obsolete by that time just because school's been really busy. I'm sorry I keep looking. There's a giant bug that's just flying around my room having a nice time. I'm afraid that this video is going to be totally obsolete by the time I actually finally get this up there. So I'm just going to put it up. Once that blog is up, which will hopefully be really soon, I will for sure link it down below. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, this is a $5 a month box. It is a quarterly box, and I'm really excited about it. The packaging of it is really cute. It's got these like little makeup things, and I don't know if it's sponsored by L'Oreal or what the dealio is. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if this is gonna go show out. Yeah, my bed's not made again. Can y'all see that? It's a giant bug just chilling out in my bedroom. I hope none of y'all are terrified of bugs, because there he is. My new pet. Kanga has a friend now. The other one that was by Target Beauty, which is $7 a month, which I have done, I'll link it below, was also by L'Oreal, or I'm not sure. L'Oreal owns so much, so it's kind of confusing. But if y'all want me to try to do these boxes in conjunction with each other, like I do my Ipsy and Birch box together every month, go ahead and let me know. This is $2 cheaper, though. And they say online that they'll never actually charge you for the items, they just charge you for the shipping. So the first and the biggest item is this. This is the Secret Clinical Strength Deodorant Invisible Solid. It goes on dry and stays dry, and it's in the scent Completely Clean. I really like the scent of this deodorant. It's like sweet, but not like candy sweet. Like fruity, a little bit florally sweet, and it's not very powdery. And it works pretty well. I've tried it a few times. It does have a lot of aluminum in here. 20%, so I know a lot of people don't use that, so that might be a bad thing if you're not for that. But this item by itself, this is a full size. They are smaller deodorants, in case you didn't know that, like the Clinical Strength are just smaller. This item by itself is over $5, so you're already getting more than the price of the whole box. And in that blog post that I'm going to write, I'll let y'all know the price of everything and how much this box is actually worth. My next thing is what I'm wearing on my lips today, and it is the L'Oreal Glossy Balm. It's in the shade Pink Me Up. And it's a really pretty hot pink shade. It's coming off a little redder on my camera, unfortunately, but that's the actual color of it. It's really nice. It is pretty pigmented. I know a lot of people absolutely adore this, but to me it gets really drying after a while, so I'm not a giant fan, but it's really nice and I'll definitely wear it, and I like that color. I know that other people got different colors in their boxes. This is a little foil packet of the L'Oreal Youth Code Pore Vanisher. Now, a lot of people hate foil packets, and I tend to agree with it. I would much rather it be in like a little mini tube or something like that than a foil packet. This just makes it seem a lot cheaper or whatever. But that being said, this is quite a lot in here. And let me show you all what it looks like. It is kind of oily, and it's like a peachy tone. I'm sorry, but my camera, it like autocorrects. It's like a peachy tone, but it goes on completely clear. It just kind of feels like a lotion. I know a lot of people love this, and a full size of this is like $25. To me, it didn't really do anything. I didn't notice anything amazing that it did. I didn't see like a complete pore vanishing as it claims. So, I mean, that was nice to try. Don't get me wrong, like, I really, even though some of these things that I'm like, oh, I'm not crazy about, getting to try them is the whole reason why I love subscription boxes. So I'm not paying a full price for these things. Like that Glossy Balm, that is more than $5 by itself. So I'm not having to pay full prices for them, but I can try it out. But as far as what I actually purchased this, I don't think so. Then I got this, which is something else that I've been really curious about. And it is the Pink Friday perfume by Nicki Minaj. Comes like this. It's one of those that you have to pour out. And I'm not a huge fan of this scent. You can't smell it anymore. It doesn't last very long. But it's like alcohol and very typical perfume is what I get at the very, like, that's what I'm bombarded with. And then you get like a little bit of like citrus almost. I don't know the actual notes. I'll link that again in my blog. But I'm not a huge fan of this scent. But it is something that I've been really, really intrigued in trying. And I really don't like her packaging for her perfume. Just a personal opinion. My next thing, and this is another full size, even though it looks tiny, it's actually a full size. And it is the CoverGirl Glowing Nights Gloss Teeny. I got the shade #After Dark. And it's this really, really pretty kind of dusty blue color. But I really like it because I think it's very unique. It's bright enough that I think it's very appropriate for like a spring, summertime. But the dustiness also makes it fit in with a winter, fall time. So I think it's really a great year-round perfume. It does have a really small brush that's kind of hard to work with. Like, because it's so small, like lengthwise, not the actual brush itself. It makes it a little bit hard to work with. I have the same problem with the Sephora Formula X minis. It's kind of hard to work with, at least in my personal opinion. But the color is absolutely great, and I can definitely see myself using this, again, all year round. Next, you got a shampoo and conditioner. This is from the Dove Oxygen Moisture line. Now, I haven't used these. I have these samples already, so I'll probably end up putting these in a giveaway because I know so many people love these. A lot of people are all about Dove hair care, and I love their shampoo or their soaps, but this is not all the way full. It's like up to here, which is not full. And again, I have not used these. They're nice. I really like the smell of them, but I have very, very dry hair. In case y'all, as you can see, there's a lot of hair that I have, and it's also permed, which means that like all of these curls are actually chemically put into my hair. I do not have naturally curly hair. I have naturally straight hair, but I love my curly hair. Don't get me wrong. But because I do have such damaged hair, these don't work absolutely great. But the smell is great. They lather nicely. They're really nice to apply. It's just they're not as moisturizing as I need, but I think a lot of people would like them. And again, watching YouTube as I do all the time, I know a lot of people really enjoy them. The other thing that I got from Dove Hair Care is the Pure Care Dry Oil. This also smells really good, and this was a lot fuller than the shampoo and conditioner. It smells kind of sweet, and it's really nice. It's kind of an oil. Like very few oils can I tell a major difference with, but it does give you some extra hydration, and and I like it. I definitely am a fan, and I would think about purchasing it depending on how much it was. But again, I haven't used it enough and continuously enough to really notice a difference yet. But you never know. And the last thing that I got, sorry, it's kind of hard to get out of the box, is from Neutrogena. And it's kind of a chintzy little thing, but I also think it's a really good idea. And it is a sample card with 8 different shades of their Nourishing Long Wear Makeup. So you can try out all 8 of these shades. Now, as you can see, I have swatched them, but there's not near enough to do a whole face. But what I suggest doing whenever you get these kind of things, obviously you can find your right shade. Now, once you find the shade that you think works for you, I recommend applying it to your problem area. For me, I have dry skin, and my skin gets really dry right around my mouth, on my chin, that area. So whenever I get to try out a foundation or a primer, like like I said, you're gonna get quite a few uses out of this teeny tiny little foil packet. But if it's a primer and you don't get that much, I always apply it right here to see how it reacts with my dry area. Now, if you're oily, put it in your T-zone or wherever you get oily. You know, put it where you have the most issues. And if you just have perfect skin, congratulations, put it wherever. But that way you can see how it reacts with dry skin or with oily skin or whatever. Now, I do actually happen to have a full size. I have the shade 20 Natural Ivory, which is a little bit yellow toned for me, but I think it matches pretty well. Please excuse, I do not like my cheek makeup. I like my eye makeup, but my cheek makeup I'm not a huge fan of today. I was trying something out. But I think it's a pretty good match for me. However, it clings to my dry patches terribly. like even like sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I must put a little bit too much on or something. But even with a very light application, it just clings so badly to my really dry patches. Also, I don't recommend this for anyone because the packaging is absolutely terrible. It's a very, very, very thick foundation, as you can see, and there's no pump. So literally, I don't want to get any more out because I have enough. You have to pound the back of your hand with it to get any out. And like, I mean, it hurts because you're pounding, and this is a glass bottle, and it's just not very smart packaging. Also, like I said, I wouldn't purchase it again just because it doesn't work well with dry skin, at least in my experience. But this is great to be able to find your exact right shade and to be able to test it out on your problem area. So I do like the idea of this. Overall, even though I didn't absolutely fall in love with every single product, I think this is a great box. You saw all that. I believe I got 9 products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 products for $5. That's 50 cents a piece. And some of them, and the L'Oreal, sorry, I dropped it. These were all full sizes. And like, this is $4 by itself. This is like, I want to say it's close to 10. Again, in that blog post, it'll all be listed. But this is a lot by itself. This is like 6 or 7. So you're getting such a good deal. I highly recommend this. You cannot get this box anymore, unfortunately, as far as I know. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But you can go ahead and sign up for the winter box. Again, this is a seasonal, so 4 times a year box. And I highly recommend it. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Down below, I'll link any relevant videos that I mentioned or blog posts, as well as everything that is on my face right now. So thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me, and I will be back pretty soon, hopefully. In your sorry, I was about to say in your name I pray. That's because I feel like I was like, I don't know, that was a little weird. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.